Jesse Olsen just got by Wozniak, and Sean Ricker is in behind him. So that Corvette is in a Ferrari sandwich there.
Sorry about that, folks. It's clearly a restream problem because we are now going straight to Twitch, and we got no drop frames at all. So if you were watching us on
Twitch. Yes, continue.
It should be good. If you were watching on YouTube, we're not there anymore. Sorry. So, should be much better. Much better. Oh, as Sean Ricker throws it off.
He's off.
Wow. Bad luck. Purple helmets. Where's Olsen? Moving up. Up to 15. Okay, so let's run down the order because I haven't.
Oh, Olsen's still having his trouble there.
Oh,
no, not
Ricker.
Jeremy Bryant.
Uh-oh. No. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I was watching Ricker's rejoin. Okay. Peter Szabo is in first. He's still in first, and he's got a 2-second gap back down to Kirkbride, but that gap's coming down as Peter Szabo's last lap was not the quickest. Kevin Kirkbride just turned his fastest lap and the fastest lap of the race. So he's in P2, Hefner's in P3, let his teammate by, and he's maintaining that pace he had before. Brad Marius is in P4. Great run by Brad so far. Really doing well in that car this season. Then Parsons P5 for PMR with his 30 kilograms just got the consistency. His lap times are a little slower than these guys up front, but he's consistent, so he's up there. And then Al Merriman in P6. Keep it together, bud. Chris Moses P7. John Ludden P8, and he's battling with Salem Montgomery Jr., who's in 9th. Sam Rolfson 10th, having trouble. And in fact, Jonathan Cuppett might be by. He is.
They're side by side. Bump. This isn't going to look good. Little bump.
Wow. Oh.
Sam Rolfe hangs on to that position.
Wow.
But Cuppett's going to have his hands full again with Kobus, who is got that BMW just flying.
Wow. Okay, they spread out a little bit. You can breathe now. And take a look up at Ludd, Moses, and Al Merriman battle that's still going on up here with Salem now. A bonus.
Yeah, and there's a Lambo in front of them that's...
Whoa!
Who is that? Peter Szabo! Off track!
What?
Dropped to 22nd.
What? Okay, was he about to miss the pit lane or what? And who?
I don't know. We
is that Brad who went way off track?
Well, both Moses and Szabo are both in the pit.
Well, yeah, they slowed way down. I think Brad went off the track to the left, and he's still going around. So, wow. Wow. Okay, so we got. So I think their tires are starting to wear because even these guys up front, their times are slower. So I'm not sure, Jack.
Moses away.
I'm not sure taking an extra lap is a good idea based on the lap times.
Szabo obviously having trouble there in the pits. Oh, his repair. He's damaged. He actually had a lot of damage there. Broken glass. He's got a shattered windshield, so he is sadly, he's now just running.
54 seconds.
He's rolling now.
Wow. Wow. From first.
Kirkbride in the pits.
Kirkbride and his teammate.
And Brad Maris in behind him.
Yep.
And Park. Big Al in the pits as well.
And Ludden.
Eh.
Rolf pit yet?
So everybody should come in this time around.
Rolf in.
Sam Rolfe in. Hey, good on Sam. He's up to PSAP.
Yeah, great job. David Poole has not pitted and stays out. It's going to be good enough for first place for a little while. Not quite. Wow. Kirkbride and Hefner are out already. And still in front. I said that wasn't a good idea, Jack. I was wrong. But I guess, well, they were already in front because Szabo made a mistake.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, podium hunters, and then David Poole, who hasn't pitted, but then Brad. And we got the midfield pitting now. And so now we'll see where Szabo really is. But it's not in the points, unfortunately.
Yeah, he dropped a ton there.
I wonder what happened. That pit entry,
I just caught it just at the last second there to see him having a bit of trouble getting into pit lane, but it obviously happened just before pit lane because he took a whack of damage.
If you're lagging at this point on Twitch, it's your connection or it's Twitch, one of the two, because we are not dropping frames anymore. I think that was the reason. Dropping my bit right way down.
We do have a request to show Peter. Peter was running, P1 out in front, 3 seconds, and unfortunately had an incident, and now is running in P20.
And his teammates in 19. So not a great result by these guys so far.
No, we got a great race going on with 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
Jeremy Bryant, Al Merriman, and John Ludden.
John Ludden got by Moses, I guess. So Moses having to fend off Montgomery Jr. at this point.
Yeah, and Salem looks pretty quick out there.
Yeah.
Boy, just watching Bryant, Merriman, and Ludden going around that last corner. Again, I have never seen so many different lines. Bryant just pulls over.
Yeah. No, do you let somebody by? Oh.
Jeremy Bryant just pulled over and let Big Al and John Ludden through.
Well, Jeremy Bryant will let people through if he feels like they're faster instead of if he feels like it's going to slow him down. And we'll see what he does with these guys. Oh, he's pitting.
He's hitting in the pits.
That's right. He was pretty far back. He just finished lap.
Good on you, Jeremy.
He's finishing lap 21 now.
Oh, Montgomery and Moses. Montgomery and Moses, side-by-side action here.
Clean, boys. Moses holds on to it.
Again, two completely different lines going through that corner. Even though, Montgomery was trying to get an inside advantage. Some are taking her wide, some are taking her deep, some are taking it early. It's very, very interesting here. It actually reminds me, in AGP, we've got driver school. We haven't had it for a little while. We'll have to see if Brad will get back out and give us a driver school. But Matt Taylor, has he chucked it? Yes, he has. Has told us, look to try to find the fastest way around the track for you. And it looks like everybody is trying to do that.
Yeah.
David Maros going by Iggy Chordia. Iggy off track. In the wall backwards.
Yeah, well, as you said, you go off here and it's very, very difficult to not slide. If you go off at any speed, you're sliding and you do not have any control at all.
So 23 out of 28 in the book.
So Kirkbride hanging on to first place, and he's working his way through lap traffic. He just made his way past Snowden. And that's Hefner. He's by Snowden now. And Brad Mary's in third. Parsons in fourth. Now Merriman in fifth. John Button right on his tail in sixth. We got a battle for seventh between Chris Moses and Sam Montgomery Jr. Sam Rolfe is bid on his own in ninth. Kobus is battling for 10th with Jesse Olsen and David Poole. Andrew Werner's in 13th. Abe Wozniak is in 14th. Jonathan Cuppins in 15th, fending off Dan Thorpe in 16th. David Maros is in 17th place, trying to work his way forward. Jeremy Bryant's in 18th place, and Peter Zaba must have had trouble because he was right behind his teammate, and now he's all the way back here in 19th. 10 seconds behind. Iggy Chordia, after his trouble, is still up in 20th. He's still ahead of some people who had bigger trouble, so... Iggy, John McIntyre's in 21st, Sean Rickers in 22nd, which means that he took an extra pit stop. Wow. Very unlucky. Trevor Snowden 23rd, Bjorn Heyman 24th, Terry Murphy's in 25th, and then David Zahn is in last right now, 26th position.
Yeah, just a little shout out there. David Poole, you mentioned him in 12th. He started with no qual back of the pack, so good ride. Right.
Well, it just shows how far you can get if you just keep it clean and consistent.
So, a little bit of action going on there. Peter Zabo, of course, we know he's got all sorts of pace there. Going by Jeremy Brad, he's now picked up into P18, but got a long way to go and not enough laps to do it in.
No, he really doesn't have the time.
Jesse Olsen all over the back of Kobus. Looking on the inside.
Oh, scary
Gonna
spot.
make it too wide. Oh. Look how fast Kobus took that combination
there. It's insane. They're going really quick through there and just going right over the... Oh! Look at that! Who's that? Is that Werner?
Werner and Poole.
Werner and Poole was off track. I don't know which one of them it was. I think it was Poole. Take a look at the car here.
Yeah, because he's dropped down to 13th, so those two teammates have swapped position.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, though.
Cuppet off track. Cuppet's got his Lambo cutting grass right now.
Goodness. Jesse Olsen doing well here, working his way up the field.
Absolutely. I was just there, and he is, looks like he's going to bring the fight to Cobus, but boy, I'll tell you, I've seen Cobus drive through some of those corner combinations. It was just like a bloody rocket. Like, yeah, it's almost like it's scary to watch.
Right. You don't even think he can go that fast.
Well, I don't know how he's keeping control of the car.
Oh, and Sabo passes Dan Dorp and looks on the inside of Cuppet. He's got it. You know, Cuppet doesn't look like he repaired damage on his car, unfortunately. Either that or he had a problem after the stop. He might have. He had a 10-second slow lap. Said 2 of them. Zabo up to points, 16th place. His teammate ahead, 15th, has kind of maintained that gap of 11 seconds, 10, 11 seconds. So his teammate is also really been working his way through the field. He's got Abe Wozniak to tail with next. Whoa. Jesse Olsen.
Yeah, that Olsen and Cobus, they're giving it right now. Whoa, I just watched Sale Montgomery completely ignore one corner to get around a lap traffic. Just a comment by the this broadcaster, not cool.
David Maros is coming up on Abe Wozniak. But also, Olsen's about to pass Cobus.
Just went by him.
Sorry to miss that, but David Maros looking on the inside. All over, really. Oh, on the inside. Gets that position. Oh, and off the track.
Whoa, David Merrill, where are you going?
Wow.
More lawn cutting service there, courtesy of David Merrill.
Teammates coming up to him. Wow.
Pushing a little hard, are we? Cobus coming back at Jesse Olsen.
Yeah, he is.
These guys have been fighting it out all race. Okay, Cobus's car is looking a little better than it did in the first stint.
Yeah. There's that fast sector.
But a little farther up, just as an FYI, Montgomery's still hanging out of the back of Moses. .28 of 38 in the books. And your leader, Kevin Kirkbride, with the fastest lap of the race right now.
Yep.
Actually, he's the only one who's in the 144s. Now, interesting, you know, we've got you know, Brad Maris is running in P3. You know, he's you know, got, you know, 9 seconds back of Hefner, but Maris and Al Merriman, P3, P5.
Yeah.
Great finishing position for that team.
Yeah, exactly right.
And the Parsons Moses. So you know the lead. This race is tightening right up.
Yeah.
Team race is really going to be tight here.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. This is going to mix it up even more. Although PMR, 4th and 7th, is in a good spot right now. So they just need to keep together. Chris Moses, of course, having to fend off Salem, Montgomery Jr. That's what I'm watching right now.
Yeah, it's a great battle going on there. You know, Salem is keeping the pressure on Chris big time. You know, hats off to you know, the guys who have put the car pack together. The cars are very evenly matched because you know, that there, Chris pushes the car out way wide, but you know, top end speed seems to be you know, fairly consistent with the cars.
Well, you're right, and we saw definitely some dominance from the Lamborghini early on, but then there was some chit chat in the Discord about.
Whoa, Salem almost put it in the wall there.
Yeah. Guys asking, well, why didn't you pick it? You know, the teams that picked earlier, why didn't you pick the Lamborghini? And they said, well, it was, you know, they didn't like the visibility, or they said it was twitchy or hard to drive. So I think there's some intangibles that come with driving the Lamborghini that I think are getting these guys. Sabo in 16th, Maros in 15th. That's Maros.
Taylor, we saw Matt tonight. Matt had his hands full in that thing.
Yeah, so I think even better match than we think this car pack is. That Lamborghini is definitely seems to earn its pace. Requires a lot of work, especially the place like VIR.
David Maros in 15th, all over the back of Edward Wozniak.
Right, that's what I'm watching. And last time we saw him try up at the top of this hill and fly off the track. So he won't want to do that again. And he lifts there. Maybe it wasn't there. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so yeah, it's only. I'm not sure it was that. The gap stays the same. Okay, so but Andrew Werner and David Blue were battling too, and their teammates. That's a battle for 11th.
Yeah, I don't think that's really a battle. I think they're just you know, putting their laps in, keeping close together. You know, they got a 5-second gap back to Sam Rolfe, and Kobus is out in front of them, so they'll take a look. But you know, this little battle going on between Chris Moses and Salem Montgomery, I don't think it's going to end well for one of these guys.
Yeah, that I'm kind of concerned. But if neither of them pushes the issue, then Chris Moses avoids making a mistake, and Sam Montgomery avoids making a dive bomb. Maybe it'll be fine.
Well, you know, we as we wind this down, there's only 7 laps left. I don't know what's left in the tires.
Right.
And you know, just you know, a split second, miss your brake point, it's going to get all ugly.
Oh, it's David
A little
Morrow's.
farther back, FYI.
Yes.
Yeah, just caught up to that. Oh, hey, oh, and
Oh!
it takes them both out.
What was that? Did he run over on him? Is that what it is?
Contact on both of them. Made contact there, and that dropped them both back. Because Peter Szabo went through there, a lickety split, and pick up 14.
Yep. So the net result for Turbo Nerds there got the pass. Both of them.
Boy, keeping my eye on this this Moses Montgomery thing, and they're both pushing too hard. Chris was off mowing the lawn there, held on to his position, but both Salem and Chris are running this right on the edge.
Well, Chris has 20 kilograms of success ballast. Salem's got 40. So really, oh, they are pushing too hard, aren't they? Wow.
I mean, this is late in the race, and this is for you know, a couple of points difference.
Right. Yeah.
Now I know it's racing, and I know these guys want to, you know, beat the guy in front of you. That's the name of the game. But you know, when you get 32 out of 38 in the bank and 7 or 8, settle down, boys. Take the position. You earned it. We've seen guys go off the track and drop a dozen of positions at lickety split, and there's still guys behind them who can close that gap and take those positions from them.
The bull will not pass Warner. Don't have to worry about that.
Well, it's not that he won't pass him. It's just that, you know, being teammates, you know, if Warner feels that Poole has better pace, he'll let him by, and vice versa. You know, David Poole, real smart guy, smart driver, one of our best setup guys in the league, I feel, and obviously they're in behind Kobus, and if they work together, they should be able to close that gap and maybe take that spot away from Kobus.
And there you go. Lets it by, as you said. David Poole takes the lead. Oh no, Andrew Werner gets it wrong. Looks like he didn't avoid his teammate there.
Yep, and gets back on track.
Yep, that was a good spot to go off.
Yeah, he had a little bit of space there, so no harm, no foul. No farm, no foul, no harm. Either way, whatever. But I guess David Poole now tried to go to work and close the gap on Kobus. Got 5 laps to do it. Whoa, Montgomery finally got it wrong. Off track, puts it into the wall. Big nose job.
Oh no, he's got...
And cracked glass, smacked up front end.
but
That's ugly.
doesn't appear to have suspension damage, so see if he fixes that.
Ten seconds. That takes pressure off. But Jesse Olsen now on inside takes that spot off of
He's got to fix that. He's got
Salem.
something severe going on. I don't know though. It's so costly to repair damage in these cars.
Yeah, you know, he's just going to have to tough it out. He's got 3.5 laps to go.
Right.
But in 3 laps, he may have enough damage that he may end up giving that spot up to Kobus.
Might. Keep an eye on it. Cuppet and Taylor. Not their race this today.
No, you know, Jonathan back in 18 trying to hunt down Dan Thorpe for 17th, but Ab Wozniak got about 3 seconds there, so you know, Ab should be able to hang on to that if he keeps it clean to finish in the last points paying position. Well, with like 3 and a bit to go, you may want to give us a rundown.
Yeah, Kevin Kirkbride up in front. He's got increasing lead on his teammate as the tires appear to start wearing down for both of them. Zach Hefner, P2. Great run by these guys. Brad Mary's P3. We talked about how consistent he's been this race. Didn't have the pace to match the podium runners up front, but still ran a great race today. And then Parsons with 30 kilograms is in P4. Will lose none of that weight. We'll have 30 kilograms next race. So I might have finished further back if I were him. But he is not new to ballast, that's for sure. Al Merriman's in P5. Great run by Al. We've seen him up here before, but then he's had issues. So good that he's not, when so many other people have here at VIR. Escaped the track limits. John Ludden's P6. Chris Moses is in 7th. So Ludden got by and has been able to get a little bit of a gap out there. David Zahn is out. Jesse Olsen, 8th place. Sale Montgomery Jr. after his mistake is in 9th. And as you said, that damage is costly. Kobus, the VA is coming up to him and going to get by him. It looks like in his braking zone. And then right behind Kobus is David Poole, who is, fortunately, he's only got Poole to contend with because Werner had that mistake earlier and is more than 5 seconds back. So we'll see how this goes as Kobus gets by Salem. Behind
Yeah, and I have no doubt that David Poole is going to get by Salem as well.
for sure. Salem's definitely 3 seconds slow last lap. That's more than enough. You can't maintain the line here. So behind Andrew Werner is Sam Rolfe, and then Peter Szabo's in 14. He's worked his way back into the points, as has David Morrow, so they'll get a few points this round, but not where they wanted to be after starting P2 and P3. Abe Wozniak, 16th from the last points paying position. Dan Thorpe is in 17th. He's not far behind. Jonathan Cuppets in 18th place, really not his race. Jeremy Bryant's in 19th. Same for him. Couldn't seem to find the pace here at VIR. Iggy Jordy is in 20th. John McIntyre's in 21st. Sean Ricker's in 22nd. Really disappointing for him. Trevor Snowden's in 23rd, and Terry Murphy is currently the last guy in the running.
Well, good race. Man, these guys really seem to be pushing hard. You know, it looked like a fun track, but man, they way different lines for some of these guys. Some of the cars, I can see them pushing out in the corners. And man, these guys ran hard tonight.
Yeah. track. Oh, and then that's
so once
out.
Oh, geez, sorry I missed that, Sam. You were having such a great race too.
Might have been a disconnect. Didn't see him going backwards at all. Disconnected. I don't know. Kirkbride's coming around.
And you know, my heart goes out to Peter Szabo. You know, who had pretty much looked like he had pace on just about everybody. Last lap of the first stint, big trouble, and you know, it cost him 12 positions because he's currently sitting in P13. So my heart goes out to you, Peter, but you put on a good show early.
Yeah, well, same for David Morrow. So don't know what happened to him. It was a lot earlier.
Yeah, and another great race by David Poole. Come from the back of the pack to P10.
Just the battle for the last point, Jack. As Cuppet gets a little closer to Dan Thorpe here.
Yep, Jonathan trying to take that point away from Dan.
Miracle these guys have any tires left. Oh, and Jesse Olsen is battling for P7.
Yeah, and Olsen looks like he has a run on John Ludden.
Great run by Jesse Olsen today. Likewise for David Poole. Top 10.
Whoa, pushing, whoa, right to the edge there. Jesse is really trying hard on the last lap of the race.
Oh, and Cuppet.
There's some last lap action going on here.
About to bump Dan Thorpe. He's so close. Yep. Kirkbride has gone past and received a white flag.
Olsen and John Ludden.
Not the last
Cuppet
lap
and Dan Thorpe.
We got one more to go, so Jesse's got time.
Olsen.
Oh, wow. I don't know
on
who
the
was
inside.
Over at the line there. I don't know who would have gotten that if that was the last lap.
No, leader's on the final lap. He hasn't finished yet.
No, I know, but if he had been, I wouldn't have been able to tell you who was ahead.
Olsen out. Oh, my goodness.
What?
Jesse Olsen and John Ludden, tooth and nail. Guys, you're on the last lap here.
Yeah. Kirkbride's coming around to finish the race. Great run by him.
Well, a great run by the hunters there, podium hunters. Kirkbride and Hefner.
Hefner P2. Brad Mary's P3. Great run. A whole 20 seconds back to the guys behind him. Parsons finishing in fourth.
I'm ready to bring him over anytime you want there, brother.
We got 18 cars on the lead lap, so I guess we'll watch these guys finish first. So that's Al Merriman finishing P5. Great result by Al. Chris Moses P6. So 4th and 6 for PMR. Good result to stay competitive in the points. Jesse Olsen finished in P7. Good result that Purple Helmet's got. And John Ludden finished P8th and is off-roading. Kobus finished 9th. David Poole finished 10th. Great run by David, starting from the back. Sam Montgomery Jr. finished 11th. Andrew Werner 12th. Peter Sabo 13th. David Amaros is going to finish 14th, so still getting points, those guys, after problems. Abe Wastniak's finishing 15th. Jonathan Cup at 16th. Those guys were battling. I'm not sure who took no, right, the list's strong now. There's somebody left. Okay, yeah, bring him up. Nice. They got the cars lined up out here.
What's this guy doing? Get out of our shop, man!
It's fantastic. Hold on. Relax. I cut him out. Relax.
Oh.
Just relax.
Okay.
You get it.
I was relaxed. That was having fun. Yeah.
Yes,
that
that's
damn
fantastic.
What's that?
Okay, we got both views up here. Great team effort. 1-2.
Yeah. Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels really good.
Mm-hmm.
Great race. You guys picked up some good points tonight?
Yeah, we did. I mean, all week long the car was fast, and the Lambos were fast, Peter and David. But we kind of knew going in if we kept it clean, which I did not early on. I had a little bit of off, but we knew if we kept it clean the whole race that our car was likely better throughout the whole race. They seemed to be having some trouble keeping it on track, and sure enough, that worked in our favor. So it's good effort.
Yeah, it looked like a great finish for the Glick car tonight, but I did notice a lot of the guys were having trouble keeping the tires on the black.
Are you talking about some of the lines we're taking?
It looked like everybody was taking the different lines or the corners. It was very confusing trying to figure out which line was faster going through, but the grass looked really slippery and caught a lot of guys out.
Yeah, go ahead, Hev.
Yeah, there was even when we found in practice that even me and Kevin were taking different lines. It's just almost personal preference. Maybe not what's faster, but what feels more comfortable.
Yeah, we noticed that on the broadcast. It was surprising to see the similar lap times with the different lines. Usually there's a fast line around the track, but obviously there's a couple of fast ways around this track.
Yeah, the Glickenhaus in particular has a real issue with weight transfer, and so we were trying to focus mostly on just keeping the car as stable as possible. We raised up, the couple settings higher than we have in the past to keep it really stable, and then we were kind of forced to run some of those lines over the curbs, and it caught me out on that first lap, sent me into the grass. But other than that, it's a tough challenge. I think this is one of the toughest tracks all season for guys to really push and do fast laps and hit them over and over again. And so feels good to get the 1-2. We've been kind of fast, but not getting the results, and so this is pretty huge for us to get us back in the hunt.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's good to get the Morrison Lee car, back to the top where it belongs.
Yeah, Morrison Lee, we had awesome support from Morrison Lee all week. Woo! Morrison Lee gave us great support all week. Car looked so good out there. I think it was meant for the sunshine. I know there was a few VIPs up in the hot air balloon looking down, getting some great shots from above. So thanks Morrison Lee. Appreciate that.
Absolutely right.
All right, enough from you two guys. We got to get rid of you two guys now, and we got to conclude this Thursday night broadcast. So I'm going to dump you guys back down and get you out of the booth. But congrats on both of you. It's great 1-2 finish, boys.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Jake. Good job.
Yeah, the broadcast was a little rocky, but you'll see. By the time you guys were in the lead, though, we got it all worked out. We had to go straight to Twitch. The Restream server was not happy, so broadcast is on Twitch. Yeah, it was weird.
All right.
Ooh. Good luck next week. Great run. Good job, guys. I noticed you didn't even try the soft tire. Get too hot? Oh, they're gone.
I got rid of those guys. We don't need them in the booth. They get their 2 minutes of fame, and it's all about you and me, Jake. So another exciting race here.
Yeah, great race.
I don't know where we are next week.
I don't know either, but I'll tell you what, the competition committee's gonna have some work to do, aren't they?
Well, there was a few things I saw that I really didn't like. I thought the guys were pushing a little hard, but it's a competitive league, so
and a challenging track.
They look like a fun track. I'd like to race this track, sometime again in the future, and I hope we revisit this track, Virginia International Raceway.
Yep, I'm sure we will. Okay, join us Monday night. Monday night is, I know this one, it's Canada. So Monday night in the open wheel cars. Thursday night, we don't know where we are, but we're somewhere fun. In the GT cars, 9 p.m. both nights, and we will see you next week.
And I'll be back.